The next question will come from Bucharest, Romania. CaleaEuropeana, Robert Rupitu. Please go ahead, Robert.
Thank you. Good morning. Mr. Secretary General, so given your phone call with US Secretary of State Pompeo, how will NATO act to counter disinformation and propaganda from both Russia and China on the virus? And secondly, regardless of the pandemic, Russia continues to pose a challenge on the eastern flank and the Black Sea. Last year in Washington, you announced a package of measures for the Black Sea region. What will NATO do during the course of the current situation with the virus, with the security in the region, which also remains very important? Thank you.
We have seen examples of disinformation, propaganda, and I don't believe that the best response to propaganda is propaganda. I believe that the best response to propaganda is the facts, is the truth, and therefore what NATO will do is that we will provide facts. We will provide factual information about what we are doing, and that's the best way also to counter disinformation and propaganda. I'll also say that every time we see disinformation, every time we see any attempts to use a situation or to spread propaganda, it highlights the importance of a free and independent press, of the work journalists are doing every day. We need people who are asking the difficult questions, who are checking their stories, checking their sources, and then conveying that to the broader public. That's always important, but in many ways, information, free and independent press, is perhaps even more important of times of crisis like we are faced with now. So NATO will respond, sharing facts, being transparent, telling the truth, and then also defending the right of free and open societies to also have a free and open press, especially in times as these. I will also say that just by doing more together, as we do now, providing support to each other, we demonstrate that NATO allies stand together. And let me also add that in my annual report, which we published a couple of weeks ago, we also published numbers from an independent survey showing that there is broad support to NATO. So yes, we have seen years of propaganda, years of disinformation trying to undermine the unity and the strength of NATO, but the reality is that the public support to NATO across the lines remains strong.